Oh my god, this camera quality is so much better than my old camera. Holy crap. Hello people of BookTube and people of YouTube, Megan here, and time for another video. So, as the title suggests, these are my 2021 resolutions and goals, my goals for the new year. This year's gonna be a little bit different. I'm combining my bookish goals and my non-bookish goals together since I don't really have a whole lot of either of them. I'm trying to keep things kind of more low-key this year, what with everything that's going on, the virus and all. Due to having no idea what the heck this year is really gonna look like other than what the past few months have looked like, I don't want to give myself too many crazy goals only to not be able to do them because I'm not able to do them because lockdowns and whatnot. So trying to keep my expectations low. And because of that, this same video is going up on both my channels, so yeah. And yeah, for those who don't know, I do have two different channels. I have one channel dedicated to like book related things and another with everything else that I have an interest in doing. The non-bookish one I haven't been uploading a lot this year because COVID depression, seasonal depression. I went through this horrible period a few months ago where I didn't want to do anything because I fractured my knee and that really bummed me out. I will have a story time about that later on when I get a chance to film it, but yeah. 2020 was a interesting year. So yeah, there are going to be some goals that I have that I'm not gonna list because they're more personal, but here are some of the resolutions that I have for the oncoming year. I want to tackle my physical TBR, my to-read pile. I have a lot of unread books in my apartment. It's not as bad as it was before, but it's still pretty bad. I definitely need to just sit down and read, read, read. You would think I was more or less apartment bound for 4 months because of my fractured knee. You'd think I'd get a lot of reading done, but no. The whole craziness with my knee just sapped whatever motivation I managed to summon up in the few months prior, and I just didn't want to do anything. Not even read. That was such... I hated that. I hated that. I had all these books that I could read, catch up on, but I had no will to read. Another big thing that I want to do for this year is just do a serious declutter. I have this bad habit of just collecting and hoarding things. I'm not horrible. I could definitely be worse, but given... Ooh, it is windy outside. Given how small my apartment is, and that I share this apartment with another person, I should not own quite as much of some things as I should. Outside of books, I also have a lot of notebooks that I should actually use. And I feel like I'm making this sound now much worse than it is. A lot of the stuff I have is like small little things, like sample sizes for like skincare, little deluxe samples of various makeup. I just really gotta start using them. And I have a lot of nail polish. I love painting my nails, but I don't do it a lot because at work I do a lot of work with like sale tags and stuff. So anytime I paint my nails, it just gets horribly chipped and peeled and it makes me not want to bother. And because of that, I have a lot of nail polish that doesn't get used, so I want to make my way through some of those things. Like I said, it's not like I hoard crazy random things and a lot of them, a lot of big bulky items. Love what I have is smaller, but in a way that also makes the clutter worse because it's so small. It just... I don't know how to describe it, but I do want to get through and use up a lot of that product this year. This one I'm not going to go too far into because I feel it's a little personal, but I feel I want to hold myself accountable, so I'm vocalizing it. I want to live healthier this year. It's one of those frustrating resolutions that I and so many other people say every damn year, and for a lot of us, it just doesn't happen. I know between my knee and just COVID and mental health, wasn't a good year. Wasn't a good year. at least for me personally this year. I have started making steps already. It's currently December 29th, I believe. I haven't looked at the calendar, but it is December 29th, and I have started making little steps already to ease my way into the new year. Start cooking at home again. I do enjoy cooking. It's just summoning up the willpower to cook and then to clean up after. It's aggravating. But yeah, I'm not gonna put a set number or like goal for that. I just want to make improvements in my life that are healthier choices. Another one that I don't want to go into too much detail, I just want to be more financially responsible in the coming year, which I feel shouldn't be too difficult since with COVID and everything, I'm not going out a lot. I'm not going out with friends. I'm not going out to cons, so hopefully I can use all that money that I would have been spending otherwise to pay off some debts, build up my savings, and maybe stash some money away for when things are slightly more back to normal and events are happening again. I have some fun spending money for those events when I can go to them again. The next couple things are going to be more bookish related. I have a account on Goodreads for those who don't know. I have a lot of books, I think like 50 of them, that I added to my Goodreads to read shelf back in like 2014. I want to read all those. I want to get those off my list. It's been 6 years since I've added them. I should be reading them. I should read them, get them off the list. And in that vein, I also want to make a dent in the Goodreads books I added back in 2015 as well. I have quite a lot of books on that shelf too. Just read books that have been on my to-read list for a long period of time. And my final bookish specific goal is I want to read 100 books this year. It's kind of like my generic goal every year. Sometimes it's usually a bit more, but I'm keeping the bar a little lower this year because, by this year I mean 2021, because my 2020 reading goal was originally like 125 books, I think. But because I went through several massive reading slumps, didn't happen. Managed to end the year off on 95, which is still pretty good. I know I could have done better, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, I want to try and read at least 100 books in 2021. This next one is YouTube specific. I want to upload regularly again. I have gotten back to uploading regularly on my BookTube channel, my Bookish channel. Thank God, because I missed uploading. I haven't been so much uploading on my other channel. I hope to start uploading regularly on both these channels again in 2021. And bouncing off of that goal, my next one is to expand my content. I was meant to do this in 2020, but it's 2020 and that just didn't happen. I'm moving that goal to 2021 now. I have ideas, I have the means, I just gotta sit down and make them happen. And for some of those ones, I am actually in the process of doing research and just filming and getting things set up for that. And I also want to improve my content, which hopefully when I get this on the computer, you can see I am making progress in that. I am using a brand spanking new camera after 10 years of using my old camera. It finally, the mic on it just got messed up. Couldn't figure out how to fix it, so I decided, screw it, let's get a new camera. And with that, I do apologize if the sound is off. I'm still learning how to use this camera. It sounded fine when I did a little test run. Whether that still holds true now is yet to be seen. Hopefully the sound is okay. And I apologize in advance if you can hear a hum in the background. I just realized my radiator is being a bit loud. It's something I'm used to, so I can drown it out, but hopefully the camera doesn't pick it up too bad and it doesn't drown me out or anything. But yeah, started with a new camera. I have a ring light coming, so better lighting. The lighting in this on my viewfinder doesn't look too bad. It does look so much better than it did on my old camera when I used like what I have for lighting, which is my desk lamp and the overhead lights and the window. So maybe I won't need the ring lights, but hey, I have it if I need it, so that's good. Oh, and maybe it means I can film at night now. That's exciting. That opens up so many more filming opportunities, and I am excited. But yeah, that was a little tangent. New content, improved content. And even on my bookish channel, I hope to do more than just reviews. I do want to get back into tags again. I say that a lot, but I really do. And maybe some like discussion videos. I want to do more book to movie adaptation discussions, reactions, and yeah, just expanded content. And also want to try and set things up so I have a better background than me and my boyfriend's dressers. Yeah, with the old camera, this was like literally the best lighting I could get in this apartment. But now that this camera seems to pick up lighting so much better, I might be able to switch it up a bit and have a less cluttered, messy background. Just, yeah, hopefully I can change that too. And the final goal is I want to experiment with my style a bit more. Like, I've pretty much dressed the same since middle and high school. Mostly just t-shirts, jeans, and whatever. Didn't really accessorize or anything. I want to change that up a bit. I've always wanted to dye my hair fun colors, but I've always been worried. First it was my mom wouldn't let me, and then it was more like, well, I don't know what my job is gonna think. I don't know what this is gonna think. I don't know how this person's gonna think. I'm done caring. I'm 29. I don't give a fuck anymore. I work a minimum wage job. Other people dye their hair at this minimum wage job. I'm just beyond caring. I just want to do something fun with my hair, do something fun with my style. I want to have fun. Yeah, sorry for the rambling and off-topic tangents. I'm a little distracted by how, like, nice this camera looks and how good the picture looks in the little viewfinder, and it's hard for me to keep my thoughts straight. So yeah, for anyone still watching, what are some of your 2021 resolutions? Do you bother with resolutions? Do you not? So yeah, everyone stay safe, everyone stay healthy, and Happy New Year.